guys with their nails done.
Before I show you more explosive synergies, I would like to discuss something really important. It's about Titania Prime. Yes, you heard it right. If you haven't watched the recent dev stream, then let me inform you that the next Prime frame will be Titania. This Prime frame will come with Corinth Prime, Grineer Prime, and the Pangolin Prime. There are no specific stat values for both Prime weapons, and also, Digital Extremes did not preview any Prime accessories, nor Cyan Diners yet. So, we better wait for the official announcement of Digital Extremes, and for now, let's talk about Titania Prime. Aside from the looks, Digital Extremes also show a couple of quality of life changes for Titania. It's not big as tweaking her abilities, but the new addition wherein Titania could dash while in flight is very handy. It adds mobility, which then gives out extra survivability. So, when the Prime version of this frame comes, expect that she will be a lot versatile when it comes to survivability. She will have her thorns to reduce 50% of any incoming damage. She will also have her dust, which reduces the accuracy of enemies around her by 50%. She can also use damage reduction mods on flight, plus the adaptation mod if you please. And lastly, she is very mobile right now. And don't forget about shield gating. Now let's talk about gameplay. With the recent changes in Titania, I'm pretty sure that you'll have lots of fun playing with her Prime version. But squad leader, why would I use Titania Prime? That's a pretty simple question, my boy. If you want to kill everything with style, then you definitely would want to use Titania. Her main role in the game is to be a DPS, and, if you build her well, then you can probably kill almost everything in the game, including those big trees walking around at night in the plains of Eidolon. Speaking of build, Titania can be very versatile with the right mod setup. Currently, I'm packing a highly flexible build for Titania. But wait, squad leader, will this build work with Titania Prime? Well, of course, Prime and normal Warframes have the same abilities and mechanics. They only differ on looks and stat values. With this build, you can stay on your Razor Wing for a very long time, you can crowd control with your Lantern ability, and you can also take advantage of all of Titania's tribute buff. For those who don't know, Titania received a massive quality of life tweak on her tribute ability. Her tribute ability works like Ivara's quiver arrow now. You can select what buff to cast, and the best part is, you can have all these buffs active at the same time. Among all 4 buffs, my least favorite is Full Moon. The damage, health and armor boost are not really for Titania, but only for companions and Titania's Razorflies. The best advice I can give is just utilize Dust for the accuracy debuff, Thorns for the damage mitigation, and Entangled for the slow effect. These abilities alone will give Titania good survivability, and they are very effective since they all last for more than a minute, and they have a whooping 35 meters effect radius. The aerodynamic, agility drift, and aviator mod will just serve as Titania's second layer of defense. Why no adaptation, you asked? After countless experiments, I don't find adaptation that beneficial to Titania anymore. The damage mitigation coming from these airborne mods, plus her abilities, is enough to make her extra tanky. Plus, adaptation needs a couple of hits before you can get that 90% damage mitigation from a specific damage type. Lastly, it doesn't match the playstyle of Titania, since you will be constantly flying around and dodging enemy fire. The last defensive arsenal I will discuss is Lantern. For 19 seconds, you will have something that will lure enemies when they are about 20 meters. This is great for crowd control and a good ability to use in choke points. You can put this ability to good use in long endurance runs by casting it on corners or outside a door entrance. Now let's proceed to offensive. Titania's bread and butter are her Dex Pixia, an exalted dual pistol that can obliterate any enemies in seconds. My general build for this weapon is a combination of viral, critical, fire rate and 2 dual status mods that form the viral status. For Eidolon hunts, you can just remove these 2 dual status mods, then replace it with Prime Charged Chamber, and then Convulsion to form the radiation element. Now if you have the Arcane Precision Arcane, then I highly advise that you try it out with Titania. It works perfectly with her Dex Pixia, and it will give your exalted pistols massive damage buff. For the second Arcane slot, I would advise using Arcane Energize if you have it. How about her Diewater melee weapon, squad leader? Is it any good? Well, it's still trash, to be honest. Others would suggest that it's good in getting your lost health back, by equipping mods like Healing Return. Yes, This melee weapon could work as a utility, but honestly, I would not use it at all. If you want to get your health back, then you can just add Magus Elevate on your operator and just transfer out while you are in Razor Wing mode. Add Magus Lockdown on your operator and you will get another form of crowd control, which basically makes your Titania better in surviving against high-level enemies. So that's all about it, lads. With the decent rework on the flight system, plus some quality of life tweaks for this frame, Titania is in a good spot right now. I can say that she is in my top 3 frames for this year, and I'm pretty sure that you will love playing as a Pixie Queen once her Prime version will be released. I have included all the important details you need to know about playing Titania in this video. I hope you like it and find it informative. As always, please do give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and click that subscribe button if you want to see more Warframe videos from us. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.